Hello and welcome to 14 Days. Today we're back with Fallout 4, and in this one it's an early stage of the game. I'm level 20ish, I think about 20, and I've just acquired my first multiple set of power armor, so I want somewhere to keep them. So I'm back in Sanctuary, and I thought what I'd do is build a small hideout for myself just on top of the main house in Sanctuary where the workbench is. So to start off with, I'm just going to go onto the roof. So we've just put a ground foundation in. That gives us sort of quite a bit of flexibility. There's a little shed behind the existing power armor that you can see there, where one of the power armors are, and that's what I built previously, just to put some cupboards in to store some bits. So just going to line this one up next to that. That's a good fit. Many different ways of doing this, obviously, and we're going to go from there. I'm going to have to move some bits out of the way. There's a tree there that no one had touched before, and in order to do the flooring, I've got some electrics already on the roof. That's I had these stairs there earlier, so I could get on the roof and do the electrics for the inside. But there we go. I'm just going to start banishing it out. As you can see with these banisters, because these are just like a tin shack roof, there's no auto alignment. If you put in a proper floor and roof sections, these auto snap in. But what you can do is just move them to the edge. As soon as they turn white in this version, or green if that's the one you've got, you can pop them on the side. So to shack flooring, so we're on top of the main base. So if you put the floor down and butt it right up to the edge of the existing roof, you get the best fit. There'll be no gaps then down the side. There we go. So at this point, we've run out of materials. What I'm just going to do is pop downstairs and see if we can get any. What you find is in your settlements you can actually buy materials from your own stores once you've assigned them. See, they've randomly accumulated all of this stuff in there now, so you don't have to go very far with it, and the money goes into your settlement still. So you can buy the shipments if you've got the money. They're still a bit expensive at this stage of the game, until you get a few more perks that bring the prices down at all vendors. So need some more steel. So I'm just going to store all the junk that we've got there, and we'll get steel from that. What you can also do, apart from getting it from traders like Trashcan Carla there, is when you get weaponry, particularly cheap ones that you don't necessarily want to sell because they're not very expensive, break them down at a weapons bench. And they usually have a lot of steel in them. Some have got like sort of 8, 9, 10 bits of steel in them, and it's a good way to accumulate quite a lot, apart from going scrapping inside factories. So now we'll try and put some more pieces into the big puzzle. I'm going to put some walls up, but I'm not going to box the whole thing in. It's just my preference. You could turn it into a big steel box, maybe with a window or two if you like. And just going to move the cable out of the way because it's probably going to get in the way. I'm going to try and build something, it won't let me because it will clash with the cable. So put the power armors in there just so that I can move them out of the way later. And you can finish off with the rest of the flooring. And so you could expand right across the road with this if you like. I'm just going to keep a small little hideaway up here for myself. So these ones will snap, and I'm just going to put them around the exposed bits because, and I'll show you the reason why once we've just put a few of these in. It just leaves me with that bit of visibility around the town. Especially on the clearer day, you can see everything. It just makes for a better kind of dynamic. So I'm going to put one of everything in, and for now, 3 power armor racks. So I'm just going to use the higher walled area, almost as if to sort of hide the power armor ranks themselves. And now I'm just going to have to move my units out the way to do it. Of course, you don't have to have a power armor station for every suit of power armor you've got. You can just stand the power armors in the corner out of the way and move them onto it each time you want to make any modifications. But it sort of looks smart if you've got them in a rack. So just a few sort of finishing touches around the edges to the boards. And the steps, you notice, they only click to that particular point. So we're just going to leave them where they are and work around them. So that's those two stowed away. So in order to get them to face out, you just have to press the activate the power armor frame, basically, and it moves it around, and then just come out of it. So next, the main ones: armor workbench, gunsmith, and the food crafting. If you do that sort of thing, I find it's pretty good. Saves your stim packs if you do that with the food. Just capture some animal meat when you're on your travels, either from things that you've took down yourself or just any other meats you find. Come back and you can just cook them up. So just get me weapons workbench in the middle. That's it. Like I say, this is a small base, so if you feel it's a bit cramped, there's many ways of making it bigger. You could have just expanded beyond where the power armor suits are now stood. An extra tile or an extra 10 tiles, up to you. Or use one of the other bases. But I just wanted to build a small one on top of the roof here, out of the way. So these double floors, you notice they're the ones that snap to the frame. What these do obviously allow you to do later on is build on top. So if you change your mind but you want to stay here, you can actually put another staircase up and put another floor on. And obviously that could extend over the top of the whole house or thereabouts. So plenty of options to play with later. This sort of building takes up a lot of resources, particularly things like steel and wood. There's quite a lot of wood in Sanctuary, but steel will quickly run out. So I've come back after gathering some more materials, and we're going to finish it off. Back onto the roof, get a few more pieces to snap in place. And a few more touches. We're going to find a nice chair, maybe a table and a radio. There we go. Nice looking chair. I'm going to keep it away from the left hand corner as you're looking at it, so that I can sort of see from there, because particularly with a scoped rifle you could see almost to the Red Rocket truck stop from here. So we'll got a bobblehead stand, so definitely going to make room for that. You can leave them there, don't tend to go missing or anything. You just pop them all back in there. Once you've had the award, you've got the benefit. You can pop them on the stand. So the way you put your bobbleheads into the stand is you just do the transfer button, the X button, and just pop down your list, find out the bobbleheads that you've got, and they transfer straight in. It's still relatively early in the game, so I've only got 3, so don't take the mickey. So for more finishing touches, I'm just going to add this area, so I'm just going to change the walls and add a roof. So another thing that I like to have in my base is magazine racks. So if you go into the furniture shelves section, I'm struggling for materials again, but I can put 2 of these in. 2's quite a lot actually, it'll keep you going for quite a while. I'll whack all of my magazines into it now. And you'll notice it won't even fill 1, so there's you get plenty in there. So there we are. Our small base is now complete. A quick look around. We can make some changes as and when. Hope you got something out of this video. Hope you have generated some ideas. Please like and subscribe.